Welcome to my YouTube channel Turbo Ride TV, and today we're diving into one of the most anticipated beasts of the modern automotive world, the 2026 Dodge Viper. This legendary nameplate has returned with a fresh identity, a sharper attitude, and engineering designed to thrill anyone brave enough to take the wheel. So let's get straight into what makes the 2026 Viper a machine that demands attention from every angle. Let's start with the exterior because that's the first thing that leaves a mark long before the engine even starts. The new Viper embraces its classic long hood, short deck silhouette but with an aggressively modern twist. Dodge has sharpened every line and curve to make sure the car doesn't just slice through air, it intimidates it. Up front, you're met with a low, wide stance and an aerodynamic nose that channels air with purpose. The hood features functional vents designed to cool the monstrous engine underneath, while the LED headlights offer a piercing gaze that almost feels alive. Move along the sides, and the sculpted bodywork hugs the wheels with precision, showing off widened fenders and muscular proportions that remind you this car is all performance at its core. The rear is equally dramatic, with a bold diffuser, quad exhaust setup, and a tail light design that stretches across the back like a signature from a venomous creature. Whether you see it in white, red, or black, the Viper proudly carries forward its iconic look while evolving into something even more modern and fierce. Now step inside, and the 2026 Viper immediately surprises with how refined it feels compared to older generations. Dodge has clearly taken inspiration from premium sports cars, blending luxury with track-ready functionality. The cabin uses a mix of Alcantara, carbon fiber, and high-quality leather, giving you both comfort and a cockpit-like feel. The steering wheel is slightly flattened at the bottom, wrapped tightly for better grip, and loaded with performance controls. Behind it, a fully digital instrument cluster presents everything from G-forces to customizable performance data. The center touchscreen is fast, cleanly designed, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The seats are aggressively bolstered to hold you in place during high-speed maneuvers, but they're still comfortable enough for daily driving. Storage is limited, because let's face it, it's a Viper, not an SUV, but every inch of the interior feels purposeful and driver-oriented. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Dodge Viper doesn't just return, it strikes. Dodge has equipped the car with a refined new power plant, a naturally aspirated V10 that roars with unbelievable force, delivering horsepower figures that push the Viper back into the supercar league. The acceleration is instant, the throttle response razor-sharp, and the exhaust note is pure symphony for car enthusiasts. The chassis has been re-engineered with lightweight materials, making the car more agile, more stable, and far more predictable at high speeds. Dodge has also incorporated adaptive suspension, giving drivers the ability to switch between comfortable cruising and track-ready stiffness with a single tap. Paired with a new advanced traction system, massive performance brakes, and rear-wheel drive that begs to be unleashed, the Viper's performance is simply exhilarating. On the safety side, Dodge has taken things much more seriously than the older Viper generations. Advanced driver assistance features like lane monitoring, blind spot detection, and adaptive cruise control now come standard. There's also improved structural rigidity, multiple airbags, upgraded stability control, and enhanced braking technology. Even though this car is built for speed and adrenaline, Dodge has made sure it provides a safer experience for everyday drivers and thrill seekers alike. What sets the 2026 Viper apart from its rivals is its raw personality combined with modern refinement. It stays true to the Viper DNA, massive power, rear-wheel drive, and a design that screams American muscle, yet it finally adapts to today's standards of comfort, safety, and technology. It's the perfect mix of old-school aggression and new-school engineering. Another unique selling point is the handcrafted approach Dodge has taken. Each Viper feels like a special machine, not a mass-produced sports car. And of course, the V10 engine alone is something you won't find in many modern cars anymore, giving the Viper a place in automotive history that few can challenge. As for the price, the 2026 Dodge Viper is expected to land in the supercar bracket, with a starting price that sits above typical sports cars but below the ultra-luxury exotic market. Considering the performance, the craftsmanship, and the heritage of the Viper name, the pricing is aimed at enthusiasts who want something rare, powerful, and iconic without jumping into million-dollar territory. And finally, the conclusion. The 2026 Dodge Viper is not just a comeback, it's a statement. Dodge has taken everything the world loved about the Viper and amplified it with modern engineering and design. It's aggressive, it's loud, it's fast, and it has a presence on the road like almost nothing else. Whether you're a longtime Viper fan or someone looking for a true performance machine that feels alive, the 2026 Viper delivers an experience that's raw, emotional, and unforgettable. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because here at Turbo Ride TV, the ride never stops.